Good morning and welcome back to Incompetence Rising. I am your host Alex and I don't remember what we were doing, but honestly, if you've seen any episodes of anything on this channel, you'll know that that's kind of common. And you know what? That's okay. I don't always have to know what I'm doing to get the job done, but sometimes because I don't know what I'm doing, I can't get the job done. And that's okay too, because it's all part of the experience. But we'll be loaded back into this nonsense in just a second. And I'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Together. Or not, who knows. I was hoping this would load faster. Oh, there we go. Okay, Londoners are leaving. Why did the ticker go up if that's the case? Londoners are leaving. We have 7 days to get rid of the last of them. I've got a lot of steel being produced, a lot of wood being produced, plenty of coal, and some more unemployed folks who I need to get to work. So first things first, let's go ahead and put together another gathering post here. I'll put it right here. We're going to amp up the amount of people working on the coal. Okay, gathering post insulation research. That's good. Next item that I want to look at is more scouts, because wow, we sure need those. And then I'm going to start looking at building a factory so that we can start pumping out these bad boys right here, because automatons would make my life a daggum dream. If I could have one of them working a coal thumper and a few more working the gathering post during the worst parts of the weather getting bad, then that would certainly save a lot of civilian lives. Speed this along a little bit. Okay, slap 10 of y'all on gathering food. And the remaining jackwagons can start gathering coal. We are actually doing, foreign palliative care, we are actually doing really good as far as health right now. And I don't see any more temperature drops quite yet in our horizon. You're on the way back. What are you bringing? Survivors? Yeah, you're bringing a lot of survivors. So some of the things that we're going to need to get together in the next few hours before they get here.
Not day end. It's time for rest.
It's going to be... Let's see. Economy, housing. Alright, let's replace these last few tents and go ahead and start pumping out some bunkhouses on the outside. 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That should do it. And speed it. Oh. Cold homes, Captain. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address it. Okay, so we need to heat 2 of the cold homes, or heat 5 cold homes in the next 24 hours. And keep them warm for 2 days. That's easy. Okay. Speed it up. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay. I know I just put you together, but I need some of you back. We'll just put more engineers on it. You, I need to start researching. Scouts will move 50% faster? That would be super useful. Let's put together a new scout team. And our new scout team is going to go check out... A coal mine would be pretty useful. That's hard. Fishing village. Darn it. Which way do I want to go? Coal mine, snow cliff. Alright, let's go to the fishing village. Oh, hold on. I cannot let the Book of Laws go without laws for too long. Now, let's look down here. Pledge of Loyalty, prison. Alright. Yeah. Catch wrongdoers. Prisoners will abandon their misguided views. Londoners and other wrongdoers will be locked up. Discontent will fall. I'm not having an issue with discontent right now. People will be persuaded to sign a pledge of loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers. This will provide a permanent hope bonus. I really don't know if I want to do that. Or agitators. Raise the efficiency of workplaces by 20%. Strategically placed loudspeakers will remind citizens of the importance of their work and increase their efficiency. That's actually pretty sweet. I like that. And if you look down here, yeah, that's the bad guy button. Gotta be a real piece of crap to sign that one. Okay, we're gonna build some agitators and increase some workplace efficiency.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay, one there. One there. It has no effect on them, so one here. That'll work. And speed it up. Ooh, people are getting sick. Okay, now we have to maintain the livable conditions now that all the houses are built for the next 2 days. I don't see any drops in temperatures in the next few days, so that should be pretty doable. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 58 food rations from the stockpile. People are angry that the Londoners are putting this crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send guards to catch them. The guards have failed. That's not good. Agitators built. The first agitators are operational. Your encouraging words reach more people. Hope rises. That's good. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? I'll have 3 days to build a prison. Our people will decide his fate. Ooh. I don't want to banish him. Alright. Yeah, if they're gonna keep stealing, I'm gonna have to build the prison. I know I'm just using this as, like, a justification for this act, but we do need to stop the Londoners from leaving, and we really cannot allow them to keep committing crimes with no punishment. Alright. Doesn't feel good, but it's what's necessary. Poet suicide. Sir, one of our people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda centers waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now, the people might blame us for his suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Do it and burn his poems. Discontent will rise slightly. Or stay away from it. Hope will fall. I'm not... We've got a lot of hope right now. I'm not trying to censor people. So, stay away from it. That took a bit of a hurt. Okay, well, now we have, should be another body in the pile. Let's put out some bulletins. There we go. 3 people have abandoned the Londoners. That's pretty good. Let's speed things along a little bit. Alright, we're gonna have some people coming in soon.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
I think I need to build a few more homes. Uh-oh, not enough wood. Alright, I've got 18 people currently living in without a home. I'm gonna send this cool cat down to the coal mine. And that massive influx of wood has just saved our Tokus. Are you the agitator? Is that the agitator? No, those are just posts. That's the agitator. Hello! We're going to send out a patrol tonight. There we go. Gotta keep things on the up and up, you feel? You don't feel. You don't know what you feel. Got a lot of steel now. Alright, foreman will ensure that everybody at this facility works to the best of their ability. We'll have to provide the foreman with food. So, workplace efficiency raised by 40. That's awesome. Alright, let's crank this up a little bit. Lighter scout sleds. Excellent. Now, next up, I want a factory. The factory is going to let us start pumping out some of those sweet, sweet walkie boys. Hungry people. None of you should be hungry.
Work day end. It's time for rest.
Overtime work. Hold it on. I guess the jackwagons in here have been working overtime for quite a while. Let's get another hunter's hut built. And yeah, build 2 more hunter's huts. We are so far only maintaining about a day's worth of stockpile for food, and that's not quite cutting it. Alright, I've got too many people in palliative care. They're taking up too many spaces. So what I need, another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 50 food rations from the stockpile. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their... Yeah, I already read that. Send the guards to catch them. I'm running out of time to build this prison. Murdered on duty. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Alright, banish him. I don't have a prison built yet, and I can't let that go. Alright, an act of vandalism. A loyal citizen has reported that he saw a group of young people vandalizing the propaganda center. They wrote, "Wake up people," in big letters on the outer wall. What should we do about it? Punish the guilty. Discontent will fall. People may get hurt. Remove the writing. Hope will rise slightly. They're just tagging the walls, alright? I'm not gonna go out of the way and beat the crap out of people because they're writing freaking slogans on the walls. It's not like the group that murdered the guy. So let's just remove the writing for now. Let's get another hunter's hut going. People abandon the Londoners. They are now down to 12 with 5 days remaining. We might just pull this off. Sorry, I thought someone was trying to come into the room. It was just my cat. Okay. Let's see. Good. Fast forward this is huge.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Sweet baby Jesus. It's time. Slap down a factory right here. Fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. I can take these steam cores, or I can dismantle it. I really only gain wood from it, so I'm just gonna leave the village intact and take the steam cores. Now what I have discovered now is Tesla City itself. Let's go search Tesla City. A little research. Outpost depot would allow us to assemble an outpost team, send it to establish a permanent research depot away from the city and maintain a connection with it. Do that. Exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people found inspiration in their work under the guidance of the foreman and have decided to try organizing their workplace on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work. Okay. Okay, this is built. You know what that means? A ton of time. 1, 2 automatons.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
10, jeez. Alright, let's explore. Crap, I should have read the thing. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance of Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electrical discharge. Form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying along the streets, and the stench of burnt flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning strike from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Sites discovered Dreadnought Landing. Scouts will try to disable the electrical discharge, or they'll stay away from the city. I don't know if it's worth going in there. Okay, so if I send them in, there is a risk that the scouts will die. Now, it's just a risk. In theory, they have a chance of succeeding. But the last time, the only time I sent scouts in there, they did die. Or I stay away from the city. The scouts will search the outskirts instead. That's hard. I don't know if I want to risk two steam cores. I almost said fusion cores. I don't know if I want to risk 2 fusion cores for this. Damn it, I did it again. 2 steam cores for this. Fudge. Ah, that's hard. Risk it for the biscuit. We entered the city. Oh, wow. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as the blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Close. Oh, wow. Set up an outpost can delivering an estimated 1 steam core every 1 day. Holy crap, that's freaking awesome. Okay, let's send a team to Dreadnought Landing. Outpost depot researched. Let's get an outpost established. That's a lot of resources. 335 coal or 335 coal plus 197 steel plus 2 steam cores plus 205 wood. Honestly, I'm generating coal fast enough that I don't really think I need to worry about establishing... This thing is way too far from my face. There we go. I don't think I need to worry about establishing an outpost here. I'm going to dismantle this and take everything it's worth. Okay, now let's go check. This team will check the snow cliffs. And accelerate. I need 10 homies. 10 super stud McMuffins. So let's go over here. Promise fulfilled. You promised people warmth, you delivered. Oh, good. I forgot I even did that. Right. Many Londoners will now abandon their cause. That's good. Okay, let's go over here, and we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 workers out. 1, 2, 3, 4 engineers in. And we're going to put together an outpost team to go to the fishing village. Yeah. Food is the thing that's going to kill us. Scouts have reached Dreadnought Landing. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Steam cores, steel, and wood. Let's explore. Light to the south. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of haven from a global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our few countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship, Prometheus. Sites discovered, research station, and ice corridor. Let's take the take the resources. I'm going to send a group to the research station. And ice corridor next, probably. Check here. Resources, food, and shelter. I need the infirmary. I've got too many people in palliative care. And I'd prefer for them to not just die. Body count 3. Oh, right. The guy got murdered. And a suicide. Well, people are somewhat hopeful. That's good.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
A new automaton has been built. Good. I'm going to assign you to another coal thumper. Okay. Health. Infirmary. This is the big boy. This is the good stuff right here. Let's keep you close to town and close enough to the doodad that you're actually getting something out of it. The Automaton Project. Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different with them? Okay, an engineer will be able to work for 24 hours. I can live with that. Carry on with the project. Okay, research station reached. The door to the research station has been bashed in, and there are signs of fighting inside. Broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. Let's take a look-a-loo. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like sun dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Pantanagia was like an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashing, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. Site discovered, cave hideout. Let's take the resources, and we're going to check out the cave hideout. There's a dark opening at the base of the hill, probably an entrance to a cave. We can see some smoke coming out of it. Alright. Slap another engineer on this. Boop. Okay, so my outpost team has arrived at the outpost. Now I need them to build the outpost. Build the outpost. Sweet. Now in 12 hours they'll be coming with 100 raw food. That is super sweet. Let's build another resource depot here and here. I'm going to put an automaton on this. You are not working anywhere. A new automaton has been built. Sweet. We now have a bunch of them. Alright, and purpose. Because I made a promise for it, I have to build the prison. Otherwise, I'm going to take a huge hit to, oh crap.
A new law has passed.
So, order the prison. I didn't want to, but here we are.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
A hole in the snow cliff. Oh, sorry, this is the snow cliff. A hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Let's explore. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome after starving city fell into chaos. Its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Sites discovered, Shrouded Cave and Freshwater Springs. another steam core. Let's take that. Let's go check out the Shrouded Cave. Slap some engineers in there. There we go. The 3 in palliative care are now being treated. The infirmary is what I needed in my life. Research station. Need 100 wood. I can wait for 100 wood. Freezing homes. Ugh, I'll have to start heating 5 cold homes in 2 days, and then keep them heated for 2 days. Oh, within 2 days, and then keep them heated for 2 days. Alright, I will try. Check this team. Oh, cave hideout. We climbed up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Beyond we can see several men. Explore the area. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall bearing the entrance. They're in bad shape, weak from malnutrition and illness. Sites discovered, stone ship and supply depot. The scouts will try to reason with the Americans and convince them to join us. 35. I could use 35 workers. Nothing like small talk. Oh, sorry. As we approach the cave, Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in a cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Prison built. Prison is open. Your promise of increased safety and order wasn't just hollow words. Okay. It's actually livable in there. That's good. How many of these homes are actually cold? They're chilly. They're chilly. Okay, as soon as I have the wood, I'm going to upgrade to, let's say, mechanical calculators, and then our next objective will be houses. Houses will be huge. And if I can get the insulation for the houses, then we can hopefully not freeze to death when things get actually bad. So, that is all that I've got the time for today. Let's get some raw food, and you, sir, are going to be for food rations. That's all I've got the time for today. I am going to go ahead and log out of this goodness and find something else to do with my life. I enjoy this game, and I look forward to playing some more with y'all in the future. So, thank you for joining me on another episode of Incompetence Rising, and I'm looking forward to playing some more. I'll catch y'all on a sunnier day. Adios.